It's the rainy season because I'm back in Norway, and this is like one of the, I think it's the rainiest place in Europe, actually, this whole area. And it's been a while since I've done one of these, just, me by myself. The last 3 episodes I had some incredible guests, and man, I had so much fun talking to those guys and interviewing them, some of my really great friends, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And I definitely want to do more interviews in the future, whenever I encounter people that I feel I have something, special to share with you guys. And today, it's actually one of those days where I felt like I didn't have much to give, to be honest with you, because I just didn't feel that great when I woke up this morning. So I'm just going to share with you vulnerably, because I can give you this. I can give you of my heart and of my vulnerability. I just woke up this morning and felt it was kind of hard for me to sleep, and I just felt really vulnerable. It was difficult, some thoughts of like inadequacy and feeling lonely, and just there's some things like now that I'm pursuing, with I'm actually trying to get a visa with music in the United States, and it's looking good so far. It's still early in the process, so there's a lot of things that are up in the air right now, and it's a scary thing for me to pursue because it's such a big dream for me. And I think whenever something is a big dream and a passion is very dear to your heart, then obviously there's more at stake. So there was some of that I was feeling this morning. I just felt, empty, and just didn't feel good. Felt pain, basically, that's what it is. And I just sat down, with my cup of tea and my couch where I'm living here, and just spent some time with Holy Spirit. And it was just so good, just letting Him love on me. I think sometimes we just have to sit in our pain, just be willing to stay there for a little bit. And it's so easy that we just try and do things to distract ourselves, because nobody likes to be in pain. I don't. I'm sure none of you do. So we want to get rid of it, get away from it as quickly as possible. But the way to really get rid of it is not to avoid it, but to actually face it. And that includes sitting in it for a little bit, sometimes. Well, just like figuring it out, like, what is this about? That surely helps. Something that I've been learning recently, it's starting to rain right now, is that that looks funny. Something that I've been learning recently is just, it was through a podcast by Krista Black Gifford and Lucas Gifford, if you've ever heard of them. It's called Head to Heart. And if you haven't heard that podcast, it's audio. I can really recommend it if you are wanting to grow in loving yourself well, like understanding your heart and what's going on there. It's so good. They share so openly about stuff in their marriage, and like just how to learn how to manage your heart and your emotions and all those things. So I'll put a link down below in the comments section so you can check it out if you want to. It's really amazing. But something I learned from them, they just put words to it, and it was so good. Like, it really changed something in me. And it was the fact that, when we get pain, just like I said, we try and escape it and we try and run away from it. But instead, they were like, well, you need to run towards it, because where is that pain? Well, the pain is in our hearts. And guess who also lives in our hearts? Holy Spirit. If you've received Jesus, like, Holy Spirit lives in your heart. So when we're running towards our pain instead of away from it, we're actually running towards God. And that just changed something in me. Like, it's like, wow. I didn't realize, like, when I'm running away from my pain, I'm actually running away from God a lot of times. So actually just like, hey God, here I am. This hurts right now. This is difficult. I don't really know what to do. Life sucks. You know, that's when I feel like I really open myself up to be loved by the Holy Spirit. And I mean, one of his names is the Comforter. And whenever I spend time with the Holy Spirit, what I realize is like how hard I am on myself, but how gentle and kind that he is towards me. Like every single time I'm like, really? Like, are you really this good? You know, it's this, are you really this loving? This guy, it just amazes me every single time. And I really need that. I really wouldn't know how to function without it. Well, I guess I would just numb myself all the time if I didn't have that, you know, if I didn't have Holy Spirit. So it's just what I wanted to share with you today. I'm gonna get home here. I've got my bike with me before it starts raining too crazy. Love you guys.